we were going to take the students up there to have a bit of a cultural experience. So I was really excited to take the students. So we pull up in the bus, we jump out of the bus, and in front of me was something that I didn't expect. In front of me, to get to the top, was over 1,000 cement stairs. I don't know why I didn't think about that beforehand. And I'm standing outside of the bus on my hands, and the students are filing off the bus, and they're looking at me, they're looking at the stairs, and we're all sort of starting to panic. And as we're all panicking together, these two local men come walking by with a long wooden pole that they're holding behind their neck. And hanging from the pole in the middle is a platform with some pillows. And they said, would anybody like a ride to the top? Well, it was like a movie. Everybody's head turned and looked at me. I was like, come on, guys. Like, I'm getting enough people looking at me not having any legs, and now you want me to ride this platform like some sort of Cirque du Soleil performer. I don't think so. But I realized in that moment that if I was actually going to lead these students to the top, I was going to need to swallow my pride and accept help. So I climbed on that platform, and I let those guys carry me to the top. Now, they didn't carry me the entire way. I walked the last 10 steps on my own, and I'd like to say it's because I was prideful and I wanted to prove something, but they got tired. I weigh a little bit more, I think, than people realize. And so I had to walk the last 10 steps on my own. But when we got to the top, it was beautiful. And the culture experience was amazing, and when we got to the top, there was a beautiful brass bell that we were told to make a wish and then ring 3 times. Now, because the bell was so tall, and I didn't bring my wheelchair to the top, I was on my hands, I couldn't reach, so I just stood back with my co-facilitator, her name was Andrea, and we just sort of watched the students ring the bell, but as I stood there, I thought, Spencer, what are you doing? You've never let anything stop you before, so what's stopping me now? Why not just ask for help? And so I leaned to Andrea and I said, would you mind when the students are done helping me ring the bell? And she's like, oh my gosh, of course not. And we ran over and she knelt down and I put my arms around her neck and she slowly stood up. And I rang that bell 3 times. And as that sound echoed through the mountain, I realized one of the most important lessons that I could have taught those students that day was that a true leader knows when to ask for help.